Ladies and gentlemen, this is Robert Kalen Get Rich Show.
Cue the music. That's right. This is the Robert and Kalen Get Rich Show. I'm Robert Kimmel, your host. This is Kalen Kimmel, one of your hosts.
Today is November 25th. This is episode 76. Thank you so much for joining us this week.
Please like and subscribe and send us an email, robertandkalengetrich@gmail.com. Watch us on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Subscribe and send us to all your friends. Now, here's what we're all about here today on November 25th on episode 76. We're going to cover the following topics.
Banana etiquette.
Earl Campbell's phone number.
Bob Ross paintings.
Whether or not to invest in Madison Square Garden sports.
Who plays for the Knicks?
Naming a stadium after the president, Donald Trump.
Fraud convictions. And girls getting the best of JP Morgan Chase.
Presenting your business plan to your local local bank office.
And Reddit.
Reddit killing it. And, of course, we'll get an update on the Get Rich portfolio. We'll cover all the departments that we either cover, which are, 1, covering the portfolio, 2, talking about nonsense. All right. That sounds like the kind of show for you. Buckle up. It's going to be a wild ride once again.
Wild ride.
And here we go, Kalen, our Thanksgiving edition of the Robert and Kalen Get Rich podcast. Let's go now.
All right. So John Oliver, they were talking about public broadcasting and had an auction of all kinds of swag that they've got there. They had a Bob Ross painting, like an original Bob Ross, and so they talked on the show about how the Bob Ross that have sold most recently, a pair of them sold for $600,000, and so I was like eagerly watching he made 1 billion paintings because he was on in my mind, he was on Every Day. And so Every Day made a painting. I'm curious if you can guess ballpark what the final prize. It's not just for
$5 million then, right?
Oh, no, it was 1 million, which I think is insane. To have an online auction where a top item goes for $1 million. I was like, geez.
He knows how to throw an auction better than we do, Kalen, which is why.
Yeah, apparently so. I don't know that any of my art would go for, or this original Robert Kimmel drawing. We could auction this off. Proceeds going to. I think we could get about
Robert and Kalen Get Rich Foundation.
Yeah, exactly. What other weird things did they have? They had Russell Crowe's jockstrap from the Gladiator movie.
Okay.
That won $21,000. They have a bunch of wax presidents. Those were surprisingly affordable, only $5,000, which I thought was not that much. Richard Nixon is only $3,000.
We could be in the market for wax Richard Nixon.
And then the next most expensive thing was you get to appear on the little thing next to John Oliver in some live segment. And that sold for $100,000. And I was like, geez. It's like this idiot spent $100,000 just to be on TV.
I'm surprised. Honestly, I would have thought that would have gone more than the Bob Ross painting because people love
really?
the chance to be famous or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I just got done, this week meeting with a guy who's a wedding planner. On the east side, happens to be the Jewish community. So he does the wedding plannings and other event plannings. The other mega event in that community is the bar and bat mitzvahs, right? And so he was talking about these bat mitzvahs that ranged from $250,000 to $1 million. He was talking about a $1 million bat mitzvah he was a part of that involved renting 32 Land Rovers and having a live animal park in the parking lot of the local mall. So with elephants and tigers and shit, not with donkeys.
Yeah.
So
it reminds me of my Super Sweet 16 on MTV. That I don't know. You probably didn't watch that show very much.
No, that was not a big My Super Sweet 16 watcher, I will confess.
I think it was around the time that I was 16 anyways, but it also, I think, slants towards girl show. But I remember people getting Ferraris for their 16th birthday and stuff like that. As part of the party, they would have the gift giving, and all of the most of them were over $500,000, many over $1 million for the party. The budgets were crazy, and I'm like, man, we were so neglected. Like, where's my Ferrari, Dad? Like,
Mom wouldn't even like rent tuxedo shoes for me to wear to prom.
Yeah. I mean, I remember my prom dress. I had to fight tooth and nail for my prom dress. That was like $250 to $300, like, which was, it's a lot of money, but like, I still
especially
have it.
Back then.
Yeah.
You still have it.
I mean, it was, but yeah. I can still fit it.
Oh, that's good.
It's a little.
Not many can say that.
It helps that it like doesn't have much of a back, like so,
sure.
like.
By fit, I mean
like yeah, the back kind of stretches over to the side.
Technically, this is on my body, fitting.
But,
no, I think the people that can afford the $250,000 to $1 million bat mitzvahs, they probably could shell out $100,000 to be on John Oliver's show if they were really wanted to.
And I guess if you're really passionate about public broadcasting, then you're willing to spend extra money to, I guess it counts as a charitable donation or something, like if buying something from this auction that goes to this charity, right? Like, I don't know.
The delta between
works,
its market value and what you paid is the charitable. So you'd go out there and you'd say, all right, what's a Bob Ross painting worth? And you know what we should find? Let's see if we can find on eBay. All right, just the first thing that popped up, artsy.net. We could buy a Bob Ross painting right now for, I guess that one's $400,000. This one's $13,000. This one's $19,500. Seems like low $100,000 is is in the range. There's one for $850. I don't know.
Right. Yeah.
But I think you go to charity auctions, and I don't know. I always used to go hoping for a deal, but then I realized you don't really get a deal. You just
that's not the place for a deal.
You get the cabin in the woods that you wouldn't have otherwise gone to, and it's still $500 a night or whatever.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just like everybody's donating, like getting the tax write-off together because everybody donates the prizes, right? The Daily Show didn't buy this Bob Ross. Bob Ross donated it, or Bob Ross Foundation donated it.
Or somebody, yeah.
Yeah. No, the Bob Ross, like, they talk about, anyways.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whatever. By somebody, I mean the Bob Ross Foundation.
Yeah, like the person who took over Bob Ross's stuff when he died.
I figured that's where the Bob Ross Foundation came from, Kalen.
Yeah.
So let me explain this to you. When some people die, they create a foundation
you'll do when I
in
die.
their honor. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll start the Kalen Kimmel Foundation for sleep studies. And
when the trustees can get around to getting their lazy asses off the couch.
Like, we don't do a lot here. We don't do a lot at the Kalen Kimmel Foundation.
We haven't even had a meeting, and we tried, and then we got tired, and then
and everybody was late. But
kept sending text messages back and forth, like 4:30 your time or 4:30 my time. Oh, 4:30 my time. Okay, so that means I'm at 6:30. No, you're at 3:30, dumbass. God
damn it. Fucking time zones. Then the other thing that I had, so here's the situation, and I'm like, did I do something wrong here? I'm at the grocery store, it's kind of late night, and I go over and I'm like about to buy bananas, but there happens to be another dude kind of near me in the banana area, and I live alone, so I pick up a thing of bananas and I break off 3 because I don't want to have 8 bananas. I just want 3 bananas. They just restocked, so there's a bazillion bananas available, whatever. But the guy who's standing, 6 feet away from me, he's looking at his phone, but as soon as I break him off and set the 5 back or whatever, he goes, "Fucking bitch." And I was like,
whoa.
I was like, wait a minute. I thought this was okay banana etiquette, like... thought we all understood.
I think there's this is key. Was there a band around the bananas?
No. I think that's... and there's a lot to choose from. I wasn't overly rough with them, and so I break off 3, put 5 back, put them in my cart, and he goes, "Fucking bitch," and I turned and I was like, what? I turn and look at him. He's looking at his phone, but he's not talking on the phone. No other words come out of his mouth. He does not look at me. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to walk off. I don't really know what's going on now. I thought that it's okay to do this.
We're not 100% sure.
I don't know if I was getting scolded, but, or very, very harshly scolded. He also backed down real fast if he was like, "Fucking bitch.
Fucking bitch, come at me. Come at me with your bananas."
I won't even look at you after that, though. Like, "Fucking bitch."
Oh.
Like,
I felt brave for one moment.
yeah, she needs to know she's a bitch, but I don't know.
Well, okay, I think I think the rules of banana selection are clearly defined. Like, so you're in front of the banana display at the grocery store. They're in bunches. You get to decide if you want
eight or five or however. Like, there are all different numbers in each bunch.
Yeah.
I go by the way they look. I like the look of these ones. That's the ones I pick up. And if there's more bananas that I want in that bunch, then I just break some off. I try not to leave, like, just a onesie, because I don't think people like that, but...
Yeah. The sign usually is... They're not... Usually bananas are by the eaches, you know? So they're 89 cents each or 59 or whatever, right? So...
I don't know.
Sometimes they're by the pound, but...
They're by weight, I think, at Kroger. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's Kroger. Guys, and their ambiguity.
Fucking Kroger.
But listen, if if the bunch has a band around them, then you gotta buy the bunch.
Right, but this did not have a band. There are no bands. They're all loose. Yeah. And like, there's onesies available, there's twosies, there's eights, there's whatever, all in between.
Right, so somebody else has already done some scavenging and left the onesie
That's
twosies.
what I thought.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the look of any of the threesies that were available, so I went and found myself some threesies.
That dude was mad at his wife or whoever he was, texting with, and he's just
like,
projecting at you.
And he just talked out loud in my general direction at the perfect time.
Maybe it just runs around the grocery store and like, people are
fucking
like,
bitch. Like, it was autumn. I turned immediately because I was like, I feel like I'm about to get attacked or something. Like, I don't know. Somebody's about to be like, you fucking bitch. How dare you break up the bananas?
I think based on if you're telling the accurate version of this, you are in the clear on this one. So
it's okay to break up bananas. That's the best I'm taking away.
It is in fact okay to do that.
Okay.
Absent the band. Now there's a band around the stems, and then now it is pretty. It's pretty. So
yeah, that's usually with the organic or at Costco.
Yeah. Right. Costco or like a big box retailer, like even if Target had those bands, it's like, we're selling you this bunch. We're not selling you one banana.
I don't shop at...
You don't buy your groceries at Walmart or Target?
No, I don't. I only shop at Kroger and H-E-B exclusively. The only time I ever buy groceries at Target is when I'm in Cleveland. And I hate going there.
You got to understand, we're in a food desert.
I know, you're in a desert. Yeah, you are. You are.
All we've got is Grocery Outlet a block away, Fairfax Market a couple of blocks away, Heinen's a mile and a half away.
And I don't know why you're not at Halifax every time. Halifax is the place to be. It's the closest, and it's got everything almost.
Well, our initial impression, we went in the first time, and we were like, this place is kind of expensive. And then that sticks with you from that point on. So
it's a weird first impression, too, because I think they're quite affordable.
They don't have the
selection. And I've shopped at all the grocery stores there. You think that. You don't even know. You don't even go there now. You just had one time that you went and you're like, I just didn't like it. For reasons that I cannot justify, and now you're just going to make stuff up.
You know this better than anyone, Kalen, that this is how the human mind works. Like, you come up with the answer first, and then you gather evidence to support the answer. So our initial impression was like, I don't think we really want to come here. And ever since, so we do. I mean,
that's why I can't get a job. Everybody's like, this girl's fucking dumb. I'm like, I'm not that bad. They're like, you're dumb.
Well, they know you're unemployed, so that means if you're unemployed, that means you're unemployable.
Well, they think that I'm working on contracts because that's what I tell them.
Oh, right. Until you have to come up with the references. You're going to be...
That's no problem. I got people.
You're going to be having me be a reference and like...
I'll be like, you don't own a company that does healthcare, okay? Healthcare for nails, but...
Yeah, right.
No, I don't go to you for lies. You're not a lies person. Like...
Okay,
plus, all they can ask you...
liars?
I have a lot. Plus, all they can ask you is, if you were employed, are you still employed? So, like, that's easy. January.
Yeah, but if you're going to offer which that should raise suspicions if you're hiring somebody and the reference is like, oh my God, she's great, she's the best. Like,
no, they know better than to do all that. Listen, when it comes to deception, I'm like, I've got this down. Like,
I just completed a reference form. So you know Megan from church, right? But anyway, she had to fill out this form. So the top part's a survey, all numerical scale of 1 to 7, and I'm like, I mean, this is really hard because you're like, well, First of all, I don't know the answer to half these questions, but second, obviously, I'm gonna give her the highest possible grade I can, but I gotta make it.
I would just be like, here, Megan, fill this thing out. Yeah, Megan,
right.
You fill this out. I'll send it in. I'll sign whatever I need to sign. Like,
see, you're thinking next level. You see,
yeah, because all this shit's stupid. It's like, it's on my resume, and if you believe it's on my resume, then like we're done talking about it. I don't even know why you have interviews, frankly.
Just on a podcast this week, they were like, yeah, this is like the dumbest thing companies do is have interviews. You know, they provide very little value and they can create a lot of damage.
Absolutely, right. I'm glad that people that are doing some science that backs me up on this. I'm like, this is horseshit. I mean, I've applied for so many jobs that I could absolutely do well at, like, just based on the job description. Like, I'm applying, yeah, sure, some have been, like, stretch positions, but at this point, not really. Most of them are well within my wheelhouse, if not, like, at the same level or lower, like... And sometimes significantly lower, and there's the, like, pass. And I'm like, well, you're retarded. Fine. Okay. Like, fine. Whatever. I don't know.
No, because what an interview helps you screen for is, like, all right, is this person white and male? And,
right. Like, and I'm like, don't you know that from the name? I mean, half the time. Like...
Right. Not a lot of dudes out there named Kalen.
Right. Yeah, and you know, if you're talking to Deshaun Brown, like, it's probably not a white dude. Like,
yeah.
Let's just
but
be
what
honest.
You gotta really know is, like, can this guy talk sports or can't he? You know, so.
Well, then you probably want Deshaun.
Yeah, you might. Yeah, listen to you, racist. You haven't even conducted the interview. There's some Deshaun Browns out there that are like wicked into ballet and fucking Bob Ross paintings and, you know, whatever.
I bet so.
So first
Deshaun,
you read the resume. Yeah. The purpose of the resume is to help you determine if they're probably white and male. And then you got to bring them in and be like, okay, well, is this a white and male guy who can, like, talk sports? Or is this a white and male guy who, like, likes ballet and whatever? So
shit that shouldn't matter for employment also. But, like, I mean, I get that it does. And if you're a ballet company, absolutely matters. But, like,
yeah.
Fuck jobs.
All right,
fuck jobs. That shit sucks. I've got an impression for you if you want me to.
Hell yeah, I want to hear an impression, yeah.
Okay. I'm stealing this from Ross Matthews, but so it's an impression of Morgan Freeman, right? So you ready? So, hi, Miss Daisy. Hi. You want to go for a ride?
Fantastic. Impression.
I don't know. He does it in a super gay voice. It's better from a guy. Hey, Miss Daisy. Hey, want to go for a ride? Like,
I would. Here's an interesting statistic for you, Kalen. So this last quarter or last year, reporting year for Delta Airlines, the business class and first class seats revenue exceeded the revenue from economy class. So think about your average plane. You walk by 4 or 5 rows to get to the 25 rows in the back. Yeah. And the revenue from those first 4 or 5 rows exceeds the revenue from the other 25.
That doesn't surprise me a huge amount, though.
No.
Like, I thought that was the case. When you think about international flights and stuff.
Oh,
like,
for sure. International flights, yeah.
Then it's like a crazy big difference. Yeah. Like, I flew to China for free. You know, on miles or whatever. But, like, I know January talks about her flights, and she's like, I have to fly first class, because, like, it just bothers my back and stuff. And I'm like, okay, so what are we talking about? 15 grand or something? Like, that's somewhere in there for that flight that she spends, 15 large. And I'm like, so I fly for free, you spend $15,000. Like, yeah, like, I mean, I'm sure the other people who are flying chump class. I mean, that flight had like 7 classes, so
sure.
I somehow was not in the very lowest class, though. I was like, I don't know how that happened, but whatever. Since I paid nothing. Are you guys getting paid to fly this? Like, in 7th class? Like, we need weight.
Well, then you have the Emirates flights that have, like, you get a room on the plane.
And a shower and stuff? Like,
yeah.
Like, and they have a bar, like, where you can all go and walk over to have a bartender who's just standing there, like, making cocktails for people. Like, yeah. I'm like,
don't
man,
drink in the Emirates, but here's the
but we are about tourists, especially ones who are paying to like, I can't imagine
paying
how much
the price
cost.
of an inexpensive house for
right. Like, it's gotta
15-hour flight. Yeah.
It has to be 50 large at least. Like,
easy.
Might mean maybe 100.
These are the same
know.
cats buying $1 million Bob Rosses and $100,000 the other thing that I forget. So,
yeah. I mean,
next to John Oliver. So you're gonna you'd pay $75,000 to fly to the Emirates and whatever. How much would you pay to be on John Oliver's show?
Like, not actually you being on there, just a picture of you being on there. I would pay nothing for that. I would never want that. That's not what I want.
I would think they could have a booth at the John Oliver Museum where you're like, have a picture next to John Oliver.
Well, there were packages where you could like go and meet John, but this was like so that during one of the segments, they'll have the here's an
asshole who paid $100,000.
Yeah, that's right. It's like, here's your picture, $100,000 is what that sold for.
But let's say you're a really rich motherfucker and you're Kalen's, boyfriend or husband, and Kalen loves her son John Oliver. Yeah. What?
So then you're buying it as a gift for me.
For your birthday, we're gonna put your face up on the John
and
Oliver show and surprise you.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay, back to our Morgan Freeman impressions.
Hi, Miss Daisy.
Yeah. I remember a Roseanne Barr stand-up routine where she's like, I'm going to do my impersonation of Whitney Houston. I think she's a very nice person and sings very beautiful music. That's my impression. I'm like, my impression that... Okay.
The impression you're getting that... here's what I think
I get the impression.
That kind of impression, yeah.
But you know who does just brilliant... You want to die laughing, go look up Frank Caliendo and his Morgan Freeman impressions.
He can do 1 million, though, can't he? Isn't that guy you sent me before?
He can do 20 or 25, yeah.
Really well. Like, if you close your eyes, you're like, I'm definitely listening to Morgan Freeman right now.
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly. He's got Morgan Freeman's... I tried, man, but I was like, Andy Dufresne came to the... That's the day that Andy Dufresne came to Shawshank.
You sound a little like, not William Shatner, but
William Shatner. How can we?
No, Bones. Like, who am I thinking? Like, no, Jean-Luc Picard.
Jean-Luc Picard.
That's who you're sounding like when you're doing Morgan Freeman.
A little Scottish. Okay.
Like
Andy Dufresne was boom.
Yeah,
was beamed to the
the Starship
Enterprise. Star date 12/15/2025.
Who is that guy's? What's this guy's name? Sir
Jean-Luc Picard. He's played by Patrick Stewart. I don't know if he's a sir or not. But he shows up on Family Guy with some regularity, so he shows up in a lot of. I don't know if he has a relationship with those guys because he was in that movie Ted, which I also think the Family guys made, and it's like these guys can get people to say all kinds of. They can get Patrick Stewart to say some really inappropriate things that I wouldn't think. I guess for a paycheck, he'll say. anything. Patrick Stewart needs work, But,
yeah, there's a price tag on everything, I think, in this world. So, like, I think back to the super Sweet 16s and stuff. I remember hearing some that would have Aerosmith playing, where I'm like, how much money did you guys have to shell out to have fucking Aerosmith come and do a gig for these fucking teenagers, these spoiled brats? Like that's out of control. Like, it has to be in the $500,000 range. I don't know, for some very big, very recognizable band to come and do a little gig. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
The teens are like this. These guys,
right? They're like, cool, Aerosmith. Yeah, rock on. I guess. My dad.
Well, I think the lesson of and by the way, the wedding planner, event planner guy was like this too. Is like the event is not for the teenager. This is for the parents of the teenager to show off what a bunch of ballers they are, basically.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of cultures that I feel like that's like the story with weddings also. Like, we have to invite fucking everyone because it's our way of getting together and showing off that we've done well and our kids are gonna, that kind of thing. Yeah. I'm not about that. Not that I'll get married, apparently. I can't talk anybody into that.
That's what they talk about at work. They're like, can't find anybody to marry us. And I'm like, are you sure that's like, I'm like, so you're tired of being unhappy and single? You want to be unhappy and married? Is that the deal?
Yeah.
This is not going to solve all your problems,
No, yeah. The like loneliness problem though would be helped quite a bit. The like living life in total isolation.
You can replace the loneliness problem with other problems. Yes,
Sure. I'm just saying, like, that's like the biggest problem that I have, and like that one would be solved.
And then, as you know, what you yearn for when you're in that scenario, what you yearn for is the cabin in the woods and absolute total loneliness.
Yeah. The grass is always greener. I get it, for sure. And I do, like, I'm not, like, so unhappy with I mean, it gets a little old, because I'm, like, I'll just eat the whole head of cauliflower because I don't even have fucking anybody else to cook for, so fuck it. Like, like, there's the sad moments, for sure. Yeah. But in general, it's like, whatever. I do what I want to do. I live how I want to live, and, you know. I think I should get a facelift.
Okay. We were just talking about that. As you know, we've had various treatments happened. And
now she wants more?
No, I don't think so. I think the lip thing was very painful and she doesn't want to do that again.
I told you.
And maybe because it's just the shadow of that, but she's like, no, I probably won't do Botox and like, maybe a little something, but.
I think everyone should get Botox.
Yeah, I know you're a big
Botox look at my forehead. Look at how beautiful my forehead is.
Yeah, that is one beautiful forehead. I mean, dudes are walking by in the groceries and they're like, fucking bitch. But damn, she has a beautiful forehead.
I can move my eyebrows more than usual right now. See?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't want to be able to move at all.
No.
But and the snarled face, the like thinking face, when you like pull together. See? This is me trying as hard as I can. Can't do it. That's why it's all smooth.
And that's a good thing.
Yeah. Because, I mean, people still understand what I'm feeling. You don't need your eyebrows to convey emotion. It just has wrinkles up your forehead, which should be nice and smooth.
Yeah.
Youthful looking.
Yeah. All right, so one cat who could do $1 million quinceañera party would be Donald Trump. And he has discussed how the Commanders should rename their stadium after him. So, thanks to all the work he's done. And then this is my favorite line of the article. It's unclear how Mr. Trump has contributed to the construction of the new stadium. There was a bipartisan bill to transfer the land in 2024 before he started.
Yeah.
That would surely be a beautiful name, as it was President Trump who made the building of the new stadium possible, said Carolyn Levitt, the White House press secretary.
Not sure how he did this.
Not sure what role, if any, he played in this. But that's the role that President Trump played in building the new stadium. President Trump on a day in Shawshank.
Like, wow. What a beautiful...
They traded Parkland for this place where the new stadium is. And Americans love their national parks, but they love their National Football League even more,
It was a national park?
To transfer the land around RFK Memorial Stadium to the D.C. from the National Park Service. They make anything into a national park these days. The St. Louis Arch is a national park.
Yeah, I mean, I thought there was distinctions between monuments,
there are distinctions.
What's our in D.C.? It's like the Forum, that mall. Is that what it's called? Mall.
They call it the National Mall. The National Mall.
That's stupid. So that's not national park to me, right? That's like a bunch of monuments.
Right.
Like a national park's like Yosemite or Yellowstone or whatever, Arches, or some place that you would camp out. Yeah. I guess homeless people might camp out at the mall.
Or around here we got the lamest of the national parks, which is Cuyahoga Valley National Park. It's like, what's there to see there? Well, there's a waterfall. I mean, they have a train. You can ride a train through the national park.
Ooh, that's nice.
Some congressman or something was like, pulled some strings to get this thing made a national park. Or they're just like, we can't make all the national parks in Utah and Colorado and Arizona.
Like that part of the world.
Yeah. Where can we? Cuyahoga Valley.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's got a waterfall, so I guess that counts, right, guys? Like,
consistently ranked last on the list of best national parks to visit.
Well, not for long. There's a stadium being torn down in this one, and so that'll be even less cool.
We'll call it the National Park parking lot.
The Trump's National Park.
Yeah, exactly. This was another one that grabbed my attention, Kalen. So this dame, Charlie Jarvis, is been arrested and charged, and I think maybe even convicted of defrauding J.P. Morgan Chase of a bunch of money, like a bunch of money. Yeah. But what this article is about is, for whatever reason, on the civil suit side of things, J.P. Morgan Chase has to pay for her defense. So what are you going to do if you've got JP Morgan Chase paying for your defense?
Yeah, like keep it going. Rack up those hours.
You're going to buy a lot of Bob Ross paintings. Let me tell you that, because she has $175 million worth of legal fees that include dinners, and she has spent more than $60 million and counting on her defense, according to recent legal filings. And even the JP Morgan lawyers are shocked by any semblance.
I mean, how much did fucking OJ's defense cost?
Oh, millions, easy. Yeah, maybe, probably millions, tens of millions. Yeah.
Right. So somewhere in this range, maybe. But I mean, he was up for murder and had the dream team.
She started this company, which is called Frank. She sold it to J.P. Morgan Chase for $175 million. It turns out that when she sold it, she was lying about some amount of the customers or whatever and what they were spending or doing or whatever. So she defrauded them, and then somehow, because when they bought her, they bought the liabilities, so they have to pay her defense. And so at the end of this article, it says, like, at this point, her legal fees they could approach the size of the fraud they committed.
That's crazy. Wow, man.
That's doing it right, Kalen. I am telling you, that is doing it right.
Yeah.
Like listen, if you're going to defraud people, do it right, and then get them to pay for your defense, and then when they're paying for your defense, it is high on the hog time. Throw the quinceañera.
Absolutely. Marry one of those lawyers and be like, babe, go to town. Hire every expert testimony person you can think of. Let's get some.
So the women's rights crowds are like, okay, explain this to me.
Oh, God.
How come it's Elizabeth Holmes and this gal Jarvis? How come it's the women that are the ones that go to jail for the fraud? But effing, Elon Musk talks about next year we're gonna have self-driving cars, and then we're gonna have
because he hasn't been convicted of fraud.
Well, that would be the
but
fraud.
Nobody's brought that suit. The people that have been convicted of fraud, like the Enron dudes, those dudes did go to jail. Yeah. One of them killed himself, but they went to jail.
But the bottom line is this, Kalen. If you're getting in one of these startups that's going to become a $1 billion company, we've talked about this before.
Get a man in front.
Yeah, because whether it's a startup or it's Coca-Cola or whatever, the CEO's job is to say, blue skies ahead, right? It's all up and to the right from here.
Right, yeah.
And we got these amazing things going. And the fine line between being optimistic and being fraudulent is pretty narrow.
Right.
And for whatever reason, if you're a woman, you fall on the wrong. At least we got a data set of 2 here, but the women.
I have given us a third piece of data that we are ignoring right now. But
help me out.
Your contra data, the Enron guys.
Yeah,
we need people convicted of fraud, not just Elon Musk being bullish about how when I was at Optum, they were always talking about making more revenue than last year. Always. Yeah. That's all that anybody ever talks about. But that starts coming from laying off all your staff, and outsourcing all of the employment to other countries. Yeah. So you can be honest and be we're not going to make as much money as last year. We're just not, because there's not that available in the market. If we keep our staff in America, which most people want, but we don't want to pay for it. I mean, it's just
I don't want that. When I call a company for help,
I want to talk to somebody in Bangladesh.
You barely understand. I lost my. Well, you might have been there, but I lost my mind with somebody from Best Buy, because we called the call center that schedules delivery of the appliances or whatever, and it gets rerouted to something else, and they're like, I'm sorry, you're in the wrong place. You've got to call the got to call
like,
this other
you fuckers sent me this way.
Yeah. And I'm like, by the way, you do it. Solve my problem. You are in customer service. Solve this.
Yeah,
you connect me.
right.
Like, you make this thing happen. That's just not the way. And he's like,
no.
Sir, if you use expletives, we will disconnect. You know? But,
and you're like, I can talk however I fucking want to talk. I'm the customer.
I'm the
customer's always right. Like, yeah, fuck off.
I dropped $249 for this TV.
And I want it today. Motherfucker!
Right. From Willoughby, okay?
When's it getting delivered? I don't want an 8-hour window.
I don't want to drive there. No. An 8-hour window, indeed, yes. I think that was what it was about.
Yeah.
We had already told these other people, because there's 17 customer service groups. Like,
yeah, it's like, can you guys convey the information to one another, please? At least, if you're gonna transfer me, like, at least, like, okay, I'm gonna send over this call. This is caller number 17830. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That pops up on the other person's screen.
They don't want the refrigerator delivered before 9 a.m. Okay, they don't want it before 9 a.m. Eastern time.
They're
US.
like, when can we deliver this? Well, our openings are from 7 to 9 a.m. You're like,
fuck! All right, I had a stock idea for you, Kalen, that I wanted to share. I heard about this on a podcast, and I thought it sounded pretty good. So, Madison Square Garden Sports Group.
Okay.
They are the leading professional sports company with a collection of assets that include the New York Knicks, the New York Rangers, and 2 development teams, the Westchester Knicks and the Hartford Wolfpack. I've done exactly zero research, like reading these annual reports, for example. They better have some damn fine pictures in their annual report, though. Oh, no, it's going to be the boring one.
Boring as fuck.
Yeah. But, however, this is the case for investing in MSG Sports. Here they are. They're up 3.41% today, which is so they had a good day. But here it is right
Not
here.
As good as
Their market cap, the total company value, $5.4 million. Now,
$billion.
$5.4 billion. The bottom line is, like, what are the Knicks worth?
Right, a lot. Because, I mean, I don't have much point of reference except for the dude who was on Shark Tank who owns the basketball team in Dallas.
Mark Cuban is who you're thinking
of.
Mark
Mark Cuban, that's right. But, like, I know he paid billions for them.
Billions.
So,
exactly.
Yeah, multiple billions.
The Los Angeles Lakers were sold for a valuation of $10 billion to billionaire Mark Walter. The majority stake was approved by the NBA Board of Directors in October 2025. So we have a comp right now. Here it is. Comp. There's what this guy looks like. This is if you want to know who's throwing $1 million concierge, inviting Aerosmith to his Sweet 16 party, that's the cat.
For his granddaughter or something. Yeah.
Well, he married a 22-year-old, so no, I don't know.
Did he?
I don't know. Well, fine, let's find out. Here we are hating on Mark Walter. I never even heard of the man before.
Yeah, Mark Walter wife. He's gonna be married to somebody reasonable. Oh. She looks
it's within reason. She's probably in her 50s, right?
Kimbra Walter. She looks age appropriate.
All right, Kimbra Walter. What do we know about Kimbra Walter? Oh, she's a lot
pretty.
She's
she doesn't have enough boobs for you. I know that.
No, but look at her face. She's got a very manly.
I can barely see her. She's really small.
She played basketball in college. Okay, I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's the CEO of Guggenheim Partners.
Oh, damn. Wow.
I don't know what that means. That doesn't mean anything to me. I know what Guggenheim.
It's all the Guggenheim museums.
Yeah, she works as an attorney. She went to.
She got a JD from Southern.
SMU.
She's a lawyer.
You're so right.
So she's smart. They have one kid. How old's the kid? Wait.
They have one child called Samantha Walker. She keeps a low profile. Like her parents who bought the fucking Lakers. All right, you're right. She's totally reasonable for that guy. And, they're doing all right, those guys. All right, I would think the Knicks, Lakers.
Same price. I would say same price. Ballpark, same price.
Plus or minus 20%, right? So if you get the Knicks plus the Rangers and ice hockey team, I don't know what they're worth, but it's got to be.
negative $100,000. Like. I don't know.
All right. What are
the Rangers? That's baseball.
Rangers worth?
There's that
that's hockey. Yeah. What are the Rangers worth?
I don't know. Houston, we don't value hockey.
No, they got the arrows, and they're worth $200,000.
I don't think we have the arrows anymore. I think they're gone. I think they
All
moved away because no one went to any games. It was like the WNBA.
All right, here's what Gemini says. New York Rangers are worth approximately $3.65 billion, making them the most second valuable team in the league.
Wow.
All right, what do we say, Knicks?
Knickerbockers.
What are the Knickerbockers worth? 9.75 to 9.8 billion. They're like,
okay,
we got this within $100 million. I mean, I'm telling you, AI
we know exactly.
So intelligent.
They have two sites, Forbes and Statista.
USA Today. I mean, they got infographics.
They know everything about how much everything's worth at USA Today. That's they like The Economist pulls from them.
Yeah, we should just send our questions to the USA Today. Like, hey, how much is Fannie Mae worth? You know,
right? Yeah.
So you got these two entities. They're worth $13 million or $14 million.
Yeah.
and you can buy this company for $5 billion.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
Well, let's buy it. Let's get some loans and just buy the whole thing.
We'll just buy. Okay.
Then we'll own the Knicks.
This podcast is called Robert and Kalen Get Rich, not Robert and Kalen Are Rich.
We just need loans. You got. I'm sure your creditors will give you some money to the tune of $5 billion.
Yeah, they won't do it for me, but they will do it for like hedge fund guys. And Mitt Romney comes in here and is like, bank, loan me $8 billion so I can buy MSG Sports. Then I'll carve it up and sell it off. We'll double our money. We'll do all this within 3 years.
So why can't you do that? They would take that from 2 Harvard MBAs. They won't do it from me because, come on. Why would they take that?
I think you should try. I think you should walk in the go to your local bank.
JP Morgan Chase and be like, I saw what happened with that lady that you're having some troubles with, but I've got a better business offer for you. I don't know how much you guys are worth, JP Morgan. I think a lot. I hope you confront this
I've heard of you. I see your commercials. I
am a very respected customer. I had my mortgage with you. I have several credit cards and my checking account. You already know a lot about me. Oops, sorry. That's my phone.
Don't let that happen in your meeting with JP Morgan Chase. They'll kick you.
No, I won't. I'd be like, this is my anesthesiologist friend calling. Hang on one second.
Yeah, she can vouch for me. She's my personal reference. Yeah.
She's like, wait, is this a job? And I'm like, no, you can tell them other stuff. Tell them I'm good for the money, January.
But yes, I just love the idea of going into JP Morgan Chase local branch and be like, here's my business plan. Page 1.
I put together...
Yes.
Kalen Kimmel. It's just got my face. Or if I could take a note out of Justin's and have a digital one and my head can go up and down.
Right. Well, it could be the basketball that one of the Knicks is.
Yeah. Basketball in my head.
And go ahead, Kalen. Tell us all the most famous Knicks you know.
I think Charles Barkley used to play for them. Is that right?
Well, maybe.
I can't name a single basketball player who is alive today. Kobe Bryant died, and that was my last one.
LeBron James, you may have heard of.
Yeah, there's that guy. Well, I don't know who he plays for.
No, Charles Barkley never played for the Knicks. He played for the 76ers, the Suns. That's where I remember him most prominently.
Oh, yeah.
And the Rockets. So that may be why you heard of him. Yeah.
I don't know, Denai. That's it. You got me stumped. I'm stumped. But I'm sure they're all great. We've got good management.
All right,
that's not my job as the owner to buy or to get talent. Know the talent.
No.
My job is to get us a good slot on NBC and and watch my money come in.
Yeah. So and in this business case, carve up this thing into 2 teams and sell those teams each.
Yeah.
At market
Get rid of that development shit, whatever the fuck that was. Those development teams.
Oh,
you don't need that for sure. That sounds like a money waste right there. I mean,
what's the market value of these?
The
Hartford Wolfpack.
yeah, and the West Brooklyn Knickerbocker.
Yeah. What's the value
of shit that I've never? I mean, it doesn't mean much that I've never heard of it, but
yeah, no, even pretty decent. The American Hockey League franchise is Hartford Wolfpack is likely worth between 12 and 15 million. So
okay, so
I think we got them fairly in our $15 billion business plan here.
But how is it worth that? Because you get a kickback when one of your players goes to one of the big teams.
The market value is of no consequence. They only exist to develop players for the big teams. That's all.
Right.
They probably lose money hand over fist. Honestly.
Yeah, I think that's just a money suck. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no way that
that it's making money. That people are out there buying Westchester, New York Knicks apparel and stuff going to the games.
And they're $10 tickets and like, I mean, they make more money on beer than like, I think they're lucky if they sell enough beer to pay the guys' salaries in a given night.
I mean, do they have games or is it just like a training facility?
No, it's a
minor like the Olympics.
No. It'd be like the Arrows. I'm sure the Arrows were a developmental team for somebody.
They were proper in HL team for a time.
They were not. No, they were not. No.
Oh, no?
They were an IHL team. Let's look them up. Means. Houston Arrows. Oh, my God. I'm talking about a team that's been gone for 12 years.
A long time, yeah. We don't have them anymore.
They played from 1994 to 2013 and won the Turner Cup in 1999. You probably remember that. Ooh. Before relocating to Des Moines, Iowa. And then they became the Iowa Wild.
Because nobody gave a shit about that in Houston. Everyone's like, what the fuck? We don't want to be cold. Look where we live.
My favorite.
We don't like develop talent here with like, our winter's coming, so everyone will be out on the lake getting good at hockey.
Let's get all these Norwegian boys out of there. Yeah, exactly. Roaming the streets of Houston, finding the future talent for hockey teams.
Though I did in I think it was in high school. Now I can't remember. Like, one of my teachers or professors, if it was college, it was either early anyway, whatever. Like, I got extra credit because at their, like, adult league hockey teams games, you could go and if you worked the clock and stuff, then you get extra credit. So I did that a couple times, but I was like not good at it at all. They'd always yell at me because I like wouldn't know when to stop the clock. They're like, "We got a point." And I'm like, "I'm not paying attention. I want the extra credit. I'm sitting here filing my nails. I don't give a fuck about this game." And they're like, "Stop the clock," because it matters a lot. Yeah, and I'm like, I don't know.
My favorite Houston Arrows story was, I went to a game one time, and at that game, they did the thing, they do the announcements, the kiss cam or whatever, and then they're like, and now in section 213, and they zoom over with the spotlight, and a cat proposed to his girl at the Houston Houston Arrows game, and I'm like, oh my, and they're in the balcony seats, and I'm like... oh my.
You're like, you didn't even spring for good seats? Did she say yes?
She lost her mind. She was out of her mind. She could not believe. And I'm like, these two must love them some Houston Arrows hockey.
Yeah, they're hockey fans. They must be from like Canada or something.
Well, or you just fall in love with you're like, this is what we do. Like, we bowl. Yeah. So I propose at the bowling league, Well, these guys go to every damn Arrows game and sit in section 213.
I'm just not that girl. I don't know. Like, I don't see me being into this.
into Arrows hockey or whatever.
Like, being like, man, what I do with my guy is like, I am about going to the Astros baseball game. I go every fucking game. Like, you can go enjoy the game if that's what you're into. But like, I'm not going every game. There's like a million games.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tougher with baseball. Baseball's the hardest, and hockey and basketball are the next hardest, and then comes football. But they just a couple Sundays ago had the wedding of two of these Browns super fans, and they were dressed head to toe. At the stadium, instead of a white dress, she wore a Browns colored dress. He's in a tuxedo, brown tuxedo with the orange shirt and the whole thing. But he's like got a nickname. He's like,
I'm a super fan. I've had season tickets since we had the Browns. Yeah, like they've been passed down from my parents, through generations.
I'm Dog Pound Doug or whatever. Like it was something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
They had this cat at the. You remember Major League, the movie, maybe, where they beat on the drum? Sure. Boom, 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 during the...
Yeah.
So this guy, his name was John Adams, just like the president.
Related to the president.
No, but John Adams would sit in the stand anytime they were behind. He would sit in the grandstands. So that cat died, and they had billboards for remembering John Adams, and I would drive around, and I was like, the president? Oh no! What were they talking about? It took a while.
They were talking about the dude who drums, at the games.
And this woman at my church, her old house was John Adams' new house. So anyway,
my
she grew up
gosh.
in this house, and then the family sold it. And now John Adams lived there. And then he died. So
Yeah.
anyway.
Well, did I tell you about the thing with my phone number? This is a funny story. Whatever. My first cell phone. Now Dad has his phone number, but like when I first got it, I got all these calls, and I'm like, man, I am getting calls nonstop for this dude Earl Campbell, whoever that is, all the time. Yeah, and like, and I say this into the frat guys, and they're like, Earl Campbell, and I'm like, yeah, what? Like, I'm sick of getting calls for this guy. Who is he? And they're like, he's like the most famous Oiler. But like, yeah, so that's Dad's phone number. Dad has Earl Campbell's old phone number.
Earl
Totally.
Campbell, football running back.
Yeah, it would be like the one I got the most was his dry cleaner. Like that, I remember that clearly. I'm like, I wish I could get in touch with this dude Earl Campbell, whoever the hell that is. Like, it was just so funny because
he's got a suit down at freaking
yeah, like
Tasty
go
Clean.
over to First Cleaners and like get your fucking dry cleaning, dude. They're having a special right now, and they want you to know about it or whatever it is.
Here, you can track him down via this post. Here we go. There's Earl Campbell. Buckle up. He's this Oilers legend. Now this guy, he got. Hey, now, see that this guy's jacket? That's the Football Hall of Fame logo right there. So I don't know. And it's supposed to be by the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
There he is.
All right, hang on. Is Earl Campbell in the Hall of Fame?
I'm sure he is. Yeah.
He was inducted in 1991. All right, where?
Heisman Trophy in '77.
Wow. All right. He's from Tyler, Texas. Get the fuck out of here. He's from Tyler, Texas.
Yeah.
Birthplace of Justin Strickland.
Oh my gosh. It all comes
or maybe
together.
Taylor. I always forget. It's either Tyler or Taylor. Where is Earl Campbell today?
Okay, he's in Austin.
He's a prominent businessman living in Austin. And he
lived
president of
in New
Earl
Orleans.
Campbell Meat Products, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed
you
to
see
do.
that stuff at the store. Like, same with what's the actor
George Foreman. You could take your Earl Campbell meats and grill them on a George Foreman grill.
That's true. Then okay, so the actor who is in Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
Oh,
There's two of them.
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman has all kinds of food stuff.
Yeah.
He has salad dressings and meats and all kinds of things.
He's long dead.
His stuff's pretty good. Well, I
He's
mean,
been dead 10 years. Easy.
Yeah. What's the other guy? Paul Newman and who?
Robert Redford. He's been dead about a year.
Redford.
A
Robert
couple
Redford
months
was
anyway.
handsome. He was handsome.
I show up to one of our meetings or so. No, the salon was already open, so I show up to the salon. I'm like, guys, Robert Redford died today, and they're like, who the hell's Robert Redford? And I'm like,
And you're like,
Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, all the president's men, like the one where he's a billionaire and he pays Demi Moore to have sex with him. And they're all just like, just blank stares. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, The Sting! You gotta watch The Sting. You can't die without watching The Sting. It's so great. So
totally.
you don't remember? Go watch The Sting.
I haven't seen The Sting, I don't think, but but I agree with you. If you say you can't die without seeing it, then
you should go watch. I mean, instead of watching your PCP guys headbutting trucks, go watch. Yeah, Drag Race. Go watch The Sting. Anyway, it's time, Kalen. We're running out of time. We're gonna do a quick check.
Portfolio.
Yeah. Our portfolio is doing fine, but we are Justin is just crushing us. I mean, but he's
just Wayfair.
He's a one-trick pony for sure. This guy invested $1,000 in Wayfair, has made $2,000 on top of that. It's now worth $3,000. That's
Best Buy's doing pretty
this is
good
since
too.
April. Open door option has crushed us so far, but it'll come back. It'll come back.
Yeah, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Where is what happened to Fannie Mae? I want to zoom in on
Where are we on? Am I the asshole? Also.
Oh, ATAI?
That's the other one I purchased. ATAI.
We're up 182%. We've almost tripled our money on ATAI. That's like a Wayfair.
Yeah, I just bought some more of it.
Good decision. I would totally invest in ATAI. No.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's where we got it from my portfolio.
Yes, which you got from like a free Robinhood stock or something.
No, I did not. No, I did not. No.
Oh, right.
This is not my Robinhood stuff. America's Next Top Model we did, I think, but I don't remember.
AM.
Anyway, yeah. But both of them are up like 12% and 17% since I bought last week.
That's a win, baby.
Which is pretty good. Yeah, 17% on Reddit.
No, those are the hallucinogenics guys, right? So you're a believer in that stuff. So there you go.
I am.
Let's go to the advanced chart on Fannie
Man,
Mae.
because I looked at the other day at like the whole length of the chart, and I know we have before on here, but if you go back to 2007, the price was at like $65. And I'm like, man, what did I do? I missed out big time.
It looks like it's been nothing but up, but then you go to all time.
Yeah,
see,
this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm like, man, we were over $85, $100. I'm like, and I had bought at $1 before then. So
you made 80 times your money. Good God.
Yeah, and I've just held on tight.
Yeah, but that does tell. I mean, that just shows you that like this $10 or $13, it could. I don't know if it'll ever reclaim these heights, but it's not so hard to envision it being in the 40s or something. So 30s or whatever. But
right.
They keep going back
and
forth.
That green line of that chart is really. It's like ooh.
That's not so good.
Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Bill Ackman cat, though, he keeps talking about, like, it's a good time to IPO or it's not a good time or, like, whatever.
Right. We're like, just shut up, dude.
Will you just IPO that?
Say good stuff or say nothing, okay? The end. Yeah, so I think we should invest in that basketball team that you were suggesting.
Yeah. MSG Sports.
Why not?
You bet.
MSG.
It's going to do nothing. Madison Square Garden.
Not like the monosodium glutamate.
No, it's not that. Often confused. Like a lot of times people go in a store and they're like, is
this? Wait, where am I right now? Oh, I got to
reorient.
Oh, yeah.
That's the gnat.
Not a fly.
That gnat.
That gnat was. I was like, man, fucking, I'm gonna kill you.
I thought that was part of your. I thought that was part of your impression. Was like, here I am in the store trying to figure. Am I? Oh. MSG.
MSG. Madison Square Garden. Monosodium glutamate.
Think about the duality.
Kalen and I.
Meditate on that for 10 days. All right. We will add MSG Sports to the portfolio to the tune of $1,000. It will do nothing for 4 years, and then we will make 5 times our money in.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yes. Which is what we were looking for with Warner Brothers, and it did exactly that. Just a lot faster than 4 years. So
maybe I'll buy something for real in my portfolio again this week.
Oh, interesting.
My real money.
I
know. I was like listening, doing the editing, and I'm like, man, maybe I should take my own. I'm like, I should just do whatever we do, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe I will do what we do. Like,
I know we should rewind the clock and like instead of funny money, just invest $1,000 of our real money or $100 or something. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm starting to do.
Next season, Kayla. Next season.
Okay.
Not that we have seasons, but whenever we decide next season is.
I know. We should be like at the season because we're past a year, so.
We'll be like Robert and Kayla get rich this time for real, and then our investments will be like.
Yeah. It's like, guess what? We're in the depths of a depression.
That's it. We're in the depths of depression. Cue the music! Yeah. I fooled you. That's the end of the show. This has been Robert and Kalen Get Rich, episode 76. Won't you like and subscribe and invest in everything we invested in, because that is the way to riches. Or you could invest in everything Justin invested in, which is Wayfair, and you could have made more money and been even richer. I'm contradicting myself because the one thing you should always remember is this is not financial or investment advice. Kayla wanted to say it, but I won't let her. But she can tell you all the places to tell us we're great and subscribe to our podcast. Go ahead, Kayla.
All the places on YouTube.
Well done, Kayla. Here we go. But she's going to do it using her Morgan Freeman impersonation.
Okay, number 1 on YouTube, and then also on iTunes, and then on Spotify, and also like us on our TikTok, and you can send us an email at robertandkalengetrich@gmail.com.
Oh my God, I feel like I'm in the room with Morgan Freeman. It's
so good. It's so accurate. So accurate.
All right, so folks, do all of that, and most importantly, forward us to your friends. We love every one of you that's a regular listener, and we can't wait to
And all
see
our
you.
new listeners, too.
That's right, new listeners and repeat listeners. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. We will see you in December. That's it. We'll say goodbye, Kalen.